Tonight, from Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
Well-traveled Nick Folk has us set for a start, and we are underway here in Nashville. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. First carry for Nick Chubb. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. A good start. One play, 10 yards. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw, Winston. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. And right side, they're going to go option here. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he's stopped in the backfield. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Winston from the gun on 3rd down. That is caught. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. Now Winston. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. There he goes left side. Still going inside the 20. And they are going to bring this one back. A fumble return touchdown for the Titans. Nick Folk for the point after. And this is good. Our score, 7-0 Tennessee. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. Jameis now on 1st down. And oh, right away, he lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. Oh, he faked him with a juke. Now he's got some room. And they're going to bring this one back. A fumble return touchdown for the Titans. On for the extra point is Folk. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor.
And Winston lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
I think they're going to have to make some decisions here. That's the second fumble here in the first quarter. And what I mean by that is, do you have the confidence to stay with him? Or are you going to have to make a change and maybe go to someone else?
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Play action. It's Moon. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop.
And it's a Titans touchdown. Calvin Ridley. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans take a 3-touchdown lead. Folk connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's Calvin Ridley who finishes it off with a touchdown reception. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Browns drive about to get started. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything. The ball comes out. It's picked up by the Titans.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they start? Touchdown, Titans! Calvin Ridley. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Titans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Folk. And the route is on here in this first half. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away. Now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by the Titans. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. A play fake. Now Moon. That's to the tight end, Wiley. And running with power here. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. Now a first down throw. Moon. He'll buy some time right. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Titans open the lead up to 34-0. Folk connects on the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. So plenty of fireworks here early. 35-0 now as the kick is away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They've got to be absolutely reeling right now. Couldn't have expected to be down this big this early. But that's the spot they're in as they come up to try again here. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. They run it again with Chubb. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Here's Winston. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line.
All right, let's go ahead and just add it up here. Their last 3 drives, 2 fumbles and an interception. Somewhere, to paraphrase one of the great coaches of the NFL, they're asking on that sideline, what the heck is going on out there?
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. And that'll be incomplete.
I know in every game we do, we talk about momentum. That was a momentum play lost. And now there could be a letdown because they didn't get the interception.
Yeah, you could. Touchdown! Calvin Ridley doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Titans have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Extra point up and good by Folk. And it is 42-0. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it's Calvin Ridley who finishes it off with a touchdown reception. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. First down, Winston. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Jeffrey Simmons, his second sack of the night. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Here's Winston. Going out wide, finds Chubb. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Here is 3rd down and 4. To throw is Winston. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the first. Now Winston. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Jerome Baker able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete. Another shot to at least get on the board here. This is 3rd and goal. Throwing, Winston. And that will be incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming...
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
Partner, I think they saw something there. I mean, they came from the right side deliberately, and you know there's always a designated guy who goes and blocks it, but it's the rest of his teammates that get him free.
Oh, I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Titans. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Titans take the block field goal and convert it into 6 points. Folk connects on the extra point, and the rout is on here in this first half. The quick strike ability certainly intact there. 2 plays, 80 yards to score it. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Last time they had a little bit of a special teams breakdown. That field goal was blocked.
Yeah, and everything has to be precise in the kicking game. Snap, hold, kick. Obviously the blocking to keep people out. So what you really want to do is get in there and get 6 points and take the pressure off of those guys.
Second down, here's Chubb again. And Chubb going to push forward and pick up a Browns first down as he'll get this up past the 35-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end Njoku. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Second down, Winston. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the tight end. And now off to the races down the right side. And they are going to bring this one back. A fumble return touchdown for the Titans. Now Folk for the extra point. And the rout is on here in this first half. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Browns drive about to get started. Winston now to throw on first down. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Winston. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. And he'll be brought down around the 7-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
Flushed out right. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Titans are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point up and good by Folk. And a rout is on here in this first half. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And in the end, it's capped off by a 7-yard run. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I want to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
A quick throw there is incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Dumps this to his running back, Chubb. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. On 4th down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. It'll be called just a 22-yard punt. Certainly not what he wanted. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And this from the parking lot, from an even 70 yards out. Folks' kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. So we've reached halftime here in Nashville, the Music City, with the Titans out in front. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. On 1st down, it's Moon. Out to his left. Again, it's Johnson. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 1st and 10, Moon. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Calvin Ridley from 10 yards out. And the Titans take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Folk connects on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. They begin this drive with Chubb. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because...
Oh, Chubb fumbled it. It's picked up by the Titans. There he goes right side. And they are going to bring this one back. A fumble return touchdown for the Titans. On for the extra point is Folk. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up.
Up the middle, it's Chubb.
And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. Here's 3rd and 9.
From the gun, Winston. Flush to his right. And Winston lost the football. And that might be Titan football. It is.
A disappointing end of the sequence there. He was starting to turn nothing into something, and then he lost the football.
And sometimes things get lost in the transition. And what I mean by that is you go from being a passer to a runner. And at a certain point, once you cross the line of scrimmage, you're strictly a runner now. There's no more downfield threat. Make sure you take care of the football while you're traversing downfield.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. Again, they run with Campbell. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. On 4th down, Moon eluding the pressure right. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. They'll hand this to Campbell, running right. Pushes him over. Still going. They can't stop him. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. From the 5, 2nd and 4. They'll run up the middle with Campbell. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Escaping the pressure, and he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Titans continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Extra point up and good by Folk. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow. At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Winston. And the throw there going to be incomplete. You know, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Sheds off the tackle. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the Titans are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over 1st and 10. Moon. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Titans are pouring it on. Folk connects on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And he loses the football a 2nd time. It's picked, and nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. And that one is his 2nd fumble loss. Not a good look out of your return man.
And not only does he hurt the momentum for his team or even change momentum.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Titans have got it on cruise control.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now?
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the 4th quarter here. You've held the team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
Going quickly there, but it's incomplete.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that is caught. Boy, how about that one? He reeled it in one-handed for a touchdown. Now Folk for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out.
And Winston lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And they are going to bring this one back. A fumble return touchdown for the Titans. On for the extra point is Folk. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. And oh my goodness, he loses it again. And that might be Titan football. It is.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Eventually wrangled down before reaching the 20, but a strong run. And quickly they get to the line. To throw on second down, Moon. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Sliding out of the pocket. He's got this complete to Ridley. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Out of the gun, it's Moon. They'll roll him out right. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. They seemingly just continue to score at will. And as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win. But one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them. Because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ball game.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, then suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
Throwing again, Winston on 2nd and 10.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
But just add that to the list of great moments for this defense today. They've really shredded that game plan on the other side all 4 quarters. And, Charles, that pick 6, that's kind of the cherry on top.
Yeah, they did it, and I feel like I'm quoting a bad movie line, but they did it together, didn't they? Fed off of each other, every big play they made, every tackle, every pick, everything they've done. They continually build.
Now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by the Titans, and they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he is going to lose yardage here. And they're going to speed things up here. On the handoff, here's Campbell. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now Folk for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's capped off by a 13-yard touchdown run. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on and get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Jerome Baker
in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. On third down, Winston. Under pressure, they got him again. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to fourth down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such limb remaining, and the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. On for the extra point is Folk. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. Now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by the Titans. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. Go up the middle with Campbell. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. They'll give to the big man, Campbell. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove